Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is fifth lecture of chemistry, but from this chapter, that is chapter number 2, is second lecture. And I think chapter number 1 and the first lecture of this chapter up till now must be clear to you. This chapter is very important. There are so many new topics, so be careful while understanding and while listening this chapter. The important topics which we will cover in this lecture are law of multiple proportion, chemical formula, molecular formula, empirical formula, and finding of molecular formula from empirical formula. Means you have to find out molecular formula from the empirical formula of a compound. And the last topic, finding of molecular formula from molar mass. It means that molar mass will be given to you and you have to find out molecular formula from this molar mass. Law of multiple proportion. This law was introduced by John Dalton in 1803. This law is quite different from the previous two laws. So the statement of this law is that I have tried it to explain into three different steps. That is why I have selected three different colors for your convenience. The first portion of this law is that it states that if two elements combine to form more than one compounds, means दो element combine होते हैं and they form more than one compound, यानी एक से ज़्यादा compound बनाते हैं. Now the second portion of this law, the masses of one element that combine with the fixed mass of the other elements, means इन दोनों में से एक का mass fix होता है और दूसरे का variable होता है. सो द मासेस ऑफ वन एलिमेंट, यानी अब जब ये दोनों कंबाइन होते हैं इनमें से एक का फिक्स होता है और दूसरा वेरिएबल होता है. एंड आर द थर्ड पार्ट एंड आर इन द रेशियो ऑफ स्मॉल होल नंबर और सिंपल मल्टीपल. जब इन कंपाउंड्स को ऑब्जर्व किया तो उनमें से ये देखा कि एक का तो फिक्स है लेकिन दूसरे जो कंपाउंड का मास होगा, दूसरे एलिमेंट का मास होगा, वो ऑलवेज इन द रेशियो ऑफ स्मॉल होल नंबर और सिंपल मल्टीपल रेशियो. ठीक है बेटा, नाउ लिसन इट केयरफुली कि दिस लॉ स्टेट दैट इफ टू एलिमेंट्स कंबाइन टू फॉर्म मोर देन वन कंपाउंड, अगर दो एलिमेंट कंबाइन हो रहे हैं एंड दे आर फॉर्मिंग मोर देन वन कंपाउंड, देन द मासेस ऑफ वन एलिमेंट दैट कंबाइन विद द फिक्स मास ऑफ द अदर एलिमेंट, यानी इन दोनों के मासेस जो कंबाइन हो रहे हैं, देयर इज़ वन एलिमेंट हैज़ फिक्स मास एंड द सेकेंड एलिमेंट will be in the ratio of small whole number or simple multiple. यानी एक तो फिक्स है but the second one will be in the small whole number ratio or multiple ratio. Now the first example of law of multiple proportion is the example of carbon and oxygen. In this example, the two different elements which we have taken is carbon and oxygen. They form so many compounds, but these two are stable compounds. Stable compound means these compounds exist. The first compound is carbon monoxide and the second compound is carbon dioxide. Now look at the table. The mass of carbon means, according to the law, mass of one element will be fixed. Now in this example we have taken carbon as a fixed mass. In both the cases, carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide, the mass of carbon is 12 gram. And the second element oxygen is in 16 and 32. Carbon monoxide 16 gram and carbon dioxide 32 gram of oxygen. Now when we look at the ratio of the second element, then it is in the small whole number, that is 1 and 2. 16 and 32 ratio is showing 1 into 2. So the different masses of oxygen 16 and 32 which combine with the fixed mass of carbon 12 gram are in the ratio of 16 is to 32, that is 1 into 2, which is simple whole number ratio. This is Second example of law of multiple proportion. In this example, we have taken two different elements, that is hydrogen and oxygen, and they form two stable compounds, that is water and hydrogen peroxide. Now look at the table. In water, H2O, and in hydrogen peroxide, H2O2. In both the cases, the mass of hydrogen is 2 gram and the mass of oxygen is 16 and 32. Again, this is variable and the fixed masses of hydrogen. Now when are looking at the ratio, then again it is 1:2. The different masses of oxygen, that is 16 and 32, which combine with the fixed mass of hydrogen, that is 2 gram, are in the ratio of 16:32, that is 1:2, which is simple whole number ratio. इस एग्जाम्पल में भी हमने दो कंपाउंड को देखा, वाटर एंड हाइड्रोजन पेरोक्साइड. इन दोनों एग्जाम्पल्स में एक एलिमेंट का मास फिक्स है और दूसरे एलिमेंट का मास जो है वो वेरिएबल है. फिक्स मास इस केस में हाइड्रोजन का है. दोनों केसेस में 2-2 ग्राम हाइड्रोजन कंबाइन हो रहे हैं विद 16 and 32 ग्राम ऑफ ऑक्सीजन. अब हमने देखना है ऑक्सीजन का वेरिएबल रेशो कि इन दोनों जो कंपाउंड में रेशो क्या है ऑक्सीजन का. जब हम रेशो देखते हैं तो 1:2 है, विच इज़ स्मॉल सिंपल होल नंबर रेशो और मल्टीपल मीन्स या तो होल नंबर में होंगे या फिर ये मल्टीपल में होंगे. This is the third example of law of multiple proportion. This is very interesting example in which the basic two combining atoms are nitrogen and oxygen. They are combining and they are forming 5 stable compounds or 5 stable oxides. The first one is nitrous oxide, second nitric oxide, third one is dinitrogen trioxide, fourth one is dinitrogen tetroxide, fifth one is dinitrogen pentaoxide. Now in this example, the fixed mass of nitrogen is 14 and the ratio of oxygen is 8:16:24:32:40. And when we are looking at the ratio, then this is again 1:2:3:4:5. It means the masses of one element which combine with the fixed mass of other element bear a simple whole number ratio to one another. So this is the third example of law of multiple proportion. Chemical formula. All of you are very familiar with this word chemical formula because from since class 6 we are using chemical formula of different substances. You have used different type of chemical formula in 6, 7, 8. Now actually chemical formula is a notation or representation of a chemical compound in the form of symbol. For example, instead of writing sodium chloride, common salt, sodium chloride, we simply use NaCl. So this is a symbolic representation of the compound. Basically formula are of two types, empirical formula, molecular formula. Empirical formula tells us about the simplest whole number ratio of the atom. Means this formula does not give any idea about the actual number of atoms present in it. कि कितने actual atom present है, ये हमें ये वाला formula हमें नहीं बताता. It only gives the simplest whole number ratio. For example, the formula of glucose is CH2O. CH2O. This is not actual formula of glucose. So it is giving only ratio, simplest ratio and kind of atom, but does not give any idea about the total number of atoms present in this empirical formula. The next one is molecular formula. Molecular formula tells us about the exact number of atoms or actual number of atoms which are present in the formula. For example, molecular formula of glucose is C6H12O6. Now this formula is indicating us that 6 carbon atom, 12 hydrogen atom and 6 oxygen atoms are present in the molecular formula of glucose. Empirical formula or EF. The definition of empirical formula is this: Empirical formula is the formula which describes the smallest or least ratio of the combining atom of different elements present in a molecule. Means that this formula does not give the actual number of atoms. It gives only the least ratio. Means ratio बताएगा, least ratio वो भी कि कौन कौन से elements combine हो रहे हैं इस compound में. For example, empirical formula of hydrogen peroxide HO, empirical formula of glucose CH2O, empirical formula of benzene CH, empirical formula of ribose CH2O. We can say empirical formula is a reduced form of molecular formula. यानी molecular formula से तो हमें पता चलता है compound में, लेकिन इससे हमें exact number of atoms का नहीं पता चलता, हमें सिर्फ ratio का पता चलता है. So this formula is known as empirical formula. Molecular formula or M of short. Definition: the molecular formula shows the actual number of combining atoms of all the elements present in a molecule. Means this is the actual formula. ये actual formula होता है और ये हमें बताता है कि कितने elements हैं इस compound में. It tells us about the actual number of atoms. यानी कितने elements हैं कि उनकी तादाद क्या है, ये हमें बताता है. So for example, molecular formula of hydrogen peroxide H2O2 means 2 hydrogen and 2 oxygen. Molecular formula of glucose C6H12O6. Molecular formula of benzene C6H6. Molecular formula of ribose C5H10O5. यानी we can say that this formula is indicating us the kind and quantity of the atoms present in the compound. There are some common examples of molecular formula and empirical formula, or we can say there is a comparison between molecular formula or empirical formula. So these are the compounds. Glucose, molecular formula of glucose is C6H12O6 and empirical formula is CH2O. The next is ribose and its formula is C5H10O5 and its empirical formula is CH2O. And the next compound is benzene. Its molecular formula is C6H6 and its empirical is only CH. And the next compound is water. Its molecular formula is H2O and its empirical formula is also H2O, because we cannot reduce this formula into simplest ratio. यानी उन formulas को जिनको हम simplest ratio में reduce नहीं कर सकते, उन compounds के molecular and empirical formula same होते हैं. And the next is ethane C2H6 and its empirical formula is CH3. And the next compound is acetylene. Its molecular formula is C2H2 and its empirical formula is CH. Now there are so many compounds in which empirical formula will be similar. For example, you can see the example of glucose and ribose. You can see the example of benzene and acetylene. They have the same empirical formula. Finding the empirical formula from molecular formula means you have to find out the empirical formula and the molecular formula of the compound will be given. For example, what is the empirical formula of P4O10? I have solved it for you. I have divided this P4O10 by 2, means the simplest ratio which I can obtain from this 4 and 10 is that I can divide it by 2. Means both the elements should be divisible by the same number. यानी ए दोनों एलिमेंट, दो या दो से ज्यादा, 3 एलिमेंट है, 4 एलिमेंट है, दे शुड बी डिविजिबल बाय सेम नंबर. यानी ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने P को तो किसी और से, P4 को किसी और से डिवाइड कर दिया, O10 को किसी और से. नहीं, जो सारे एलिमेंट को एक ही नंबर से मैक्सिमम से डिवाइड कर सकें आप. सो P4O10 विल बी रिड्यूस टू P2O5. नाउ आई हैव गिवन यू 12 formulas and you have to find out the empirical formula by dividing it, by reducing it to the simplest ratio. इफ अ फॉर्मूला इज नॉट रिड्यूसिबल, अगर कोई फॉर्मूला ऐसा है जो रिड्यूसिबल नहीं है, देन द मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला एंड एम्पिरिकल फॉर्मूला विल बी सेम. For example, I am giving you a hint that formula number 4, calcium hydroxide, is same. Molecular and empirical is same. Now you have to do it yourself. Now finding of molecular formula from molar mass of empirical formula. यानी molar mass आपको given होगा और आपने empirical formula भी given होगा, आपने molecular formula find out करना है. Now the method is that the name of the compound is given, empirical formula is given, molar mass जो है वो आपको molar mass किसका given है, molecular formula का. empirical formula का molar mass भी आप निकाल सकते हैं, लेकिन मैंने दे दिया आपको. ठीक है, whole number n आपने find out करना है by dividing these two, and then you will in the last column you will multiply by n. For example, acetic acid. Empirical formula of acetic acid is CH2O. आपने इसका molecular करना है, इसलिए molecular formula given नहीं है आपके पास. और molecular formula का molar mass आपको दे दिया है 60. 60 किसका है? molar mass of molecular formula. और empirical formula mass कितना है? 30 है. 30 आपको कहाँ से मिल रहा है? CH2O से. कार्बन 12 plus 2 hydrogen 14 plus 1 oxygen 16. See 14 and 16 30. This 30 is empirical formula mass. Now you will divide this 60 by 30. 60 is molar mass of molecular formula and 30 is the empirical formula mass. इन दोनों को आपने divide करना है और जो आपके पास आंसर आएगा that will be n. उसको हम कहेंगे n. Now in this case you are getting answer 2. 60 divided by 30 is equal to 2. अब आपने इस 2 को empirical formula से multiply कर देना है. CH2O multiply by 2, it will become C2H4O2. Now this is the molecular formula of acetic acid. अब आपको check करना है कि whether your answer is correct or not. Then you can calculate the molar mass of this C2H4O2. अगर ये 60 आ रहा है तो it means your answer is correct. Now you have to do it rest 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 do it yourself.